What's good, fit friends, and welcome back to the channel. For this week's episode, we'll be doing something special and different. So for this episode, I'll be doing a full day of eating. So basically what I'll be doing here is that I'll show you guys what I eat in an entire day, and I'll also tell you guys the reasoning and rationale behind specific food choices and food timing and all that, everything else in between. Just to give you guys a brief background, I just finished a 4-month massing phase, a bulking phase, and I just finished my deload. So now, currently, I am at my maintenance phase, and depending on how I feel and how my performance goes with my workouts, I'll be seeing how long I'll be running this maintenance phase before I go back into doing my massing phase. Cool? Alright, let's start! So first thing in the morning, what I do is I weigh myself before doing anything, and then I actually write it down in my journal so that I can track everything accurately, properly. Tony. So today I got 88.5 kilos, so I also put the date, and also if I weighed first thing in the morning, because you know your weight fluctuates through the day, so it's important to keep track of that also. When choosing your food, you don't have to make it very complicated. Just keep in mind these few things. Number one, how much time do I have for myself? It's important to know this so that you know how much time you can use in preparing food and how fast you can eat it as well. On weekdays like this, I have very little time for myself in the morning because I have a lot of work lined up for the day. And number two, does it meet my nutritional needs? In the morning, I try to eat a quick and well-rounded meal in carbs and fats so that I have the necessary energy to start my day, and a little more protein so that I feel satiated for longer. As you may know, protein has a satiating effect, making you feel full for longer. Since I'm busy in the morning, I don't want hunger to get in the way of my productivity at work. As you can see guys, I just made a simple egg sandwich with a little bit of sriracha, and I'm also making myself a casein protein shake. So why am I using casein protein shake instead of whey protein? Well, because as you may know, casein is a slow digesting protein. Since I'll be very busy in the morning, I don't have much time to eat later on. So having casein as my protein source in the morning and egg is a really good setup for later, so that I have basically a continuous source of protein throughout the morning. Cool? So I'll be showing you guys on the screen the calories and macronutrients of this first meal. After my first meal, I get my fish oil. So I love supplementing with fish oil because it has a lot of health benefits, such as preventing and managing heart disease. It also lowers your blood pressure, and it also lowers your bad cholesterol. Alright, meal 1 is done and I'm off to work. Okay guys, time for meal 2. This is also my pre-workout meal. I usually take this during my work break. So my meal 2 consists of an amalgamation of cereals and another casein shake. So my cereals today are Lucky Charms and Whole Wheat Cheerios. Take note guys, those are not Frosties, they are Whole Wheat Cheerios. I only used the bag again to store my Whole Wheat Cheerios, you know, because I wanted to recycle them somehow. So again, 40 grams each, and then after that, I'll be adding around 260 milliliters of non-fat milk in this bowl of cereal. As you can see guys, there's the proof. Whole Wheat Cheerios, told ya. Alright, so you guys might be wondering why my second meal is a bit more carb heavy. Well, that's because I'm trying to maximize my glycogen storage from the carbs. I'm doing that so that I can sustain my energy throughout my workout later after work. The International Sports Science Association published a paper wherein they cited a study by Ormsby et al. And it says there, carbohydrates were ingested 2 or 3 hours before a workout. Athletes were able to maintain glycogen storage, giving them enough sustained energy for the entire cycling event. While I'm not an event cyclist, it's a good and clear evidence to show that eating carbohydrates hours before a workout does increase performance. And on top of that, I'll be taking another serving of casein protein as well. So I'm taking strictly protein and carbs for my pre-workout meal because there is sufficient evidence showing that carbohydrates and protein work together to provide sustained performance, increased glycogen storage, and faster recovery time. Also, from the study of Westcott and Loud in 2013, they discovered that consuming a combination of proteins and carbohydrates led to an increased muscular gains. But it depends on you guys. I know a lot of people prefer training fasted or training with an empty stomach. I used to be one of those people until I gave eating pre-workout another try, but this time with more mindfulness in what I'm eating and exactly how much I'm eating in terms of carbohydrates and protein, and also how long before a workout. Give that some thought, maybe even try it one time, and see if it works better this time around. Also, after my pre-workout meal, I take half of a caffeine pill, which is roughly 100 milligrams. So I take this because basically I don't have time to make coffee, and also around this time I feel very tired from waking up very early. So basically I take a caffeine pill to power me through the day and also keep me motivated for the workout after my work. Alright guys, so I just finished my workout for today. I did some push-pull. And if you guys want to see my workouts here at home, just let me know, comment below. So now I'm making my post-workout shake. And my total so far today is 1,101 calories. I down everything as soon as possible because I guess that's part of the beauty of working out at home. You can get your post-workout drink right away. Alright, as you can see guys, my post-workout meal looks amazing. It's basically just chicken breast taquitos. So that's just grilled chicken breast, and I diced it and I wrapped it up in lumpia wrapper. And I cooked it in the pan, not using oil but cooking spray instead, as to not add unnecessary fat for this meal. So today was just such a busy day, and it's only right now after my workout that I had the time to cook. Alright guys, so this is my last meal. This is around 2 or 3 hours later. So basically, as you can see guys, I'm eating cereals again. And that's really just because I really need to go to bed right away since I have to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow again. So yeah, today was such a busy day. So as you can see guys, if you try to recall everything that I ate today, it was only in my post-workout meal that I had the proper time to cook myself a decent meal. Everything else in between was just basically cereals and sandwiches and whey protein. So as I've said earlier in the video, not every day looks like this. On busy days, it does look like this, but on other days, I get to have more decent meals than just, sandwiches, cereals, and whey. So what are the key takeaways from this video? Number 1, if you know you'll be busy, prepare quality cooked food a day before. So as you can see guys, this is where I failed. So number 2, if you failed to do number 1, don't stress about it too much and just try to do your best to hit your daily caloric and macronutrient needs. That's still the bigger picture. Speaking of which, number 3, look at the bigger picture. One quote-unquote bad day of eating is not gonna ruin your diet. Remember that consistently good is way better than occasionally perfect. Number 4, have good food options around that's easy to cook or prep, like eggs, bread, pita, canned tuna, cereals, whey, what have you. This makes it easier for you to adjust on the fly on days that you are pressed for time, like today for me. Last but not least, cook in bulk. This is what I usually do actually, but it just so happens that I ran out of supply recently, so I have to go back to the groceries to restock on my chicken breast. Cooking in bulk really saves you a lot of time in prepping on days that you are going to be busy. And that's it. I hope you guys found this video to be very useful, and if you guys have other suggestions on other content, just let me know in the comments below. As always, it's me, Migo D, your fit friend, always reminding you to eat your protein. Till next time, bye!